The years between 1399 and 1402 saw a dramatic rise in tensions between the Ottoman Empire under Sultan Bayezid I and the Timurid Empire led by Timur, Tamerlane. This escalating rivalry, fueled by territorial disputes and mutual ambitions for dominance, culminated in the catastrophic Battle of Ankara in 1402, which reshaped the geopolitical landscape of the region.
Background.
By the late 14th century, Bayezid I had established the Ottoman Empire as a dominant power in Anatolia and the Balkans, following his victories over Christian crusaders and the annexation of numerous Anatolian beyliks. Meanwhile, Timur had built an empire stretching from Central Asia to Persia and sought to reassert control over regions that had once been part of the Mongol domains. Their spheres of influence inevitably collided in eastern Anatolia, a region of strategic and economic importance. Many Anatolian beyliks, resentful of Bayezid's aggressive annexations, sought Timur's protection. These appeals gave Timur a pretext to intervene and challenge Ottoman authority. Diplomatic strains. The tensions between the two rulers were exacerbated by a series of provocative exchanges. Timur demanded that Bayezid restore the independence of the Anatolian beyliks he had conquered, a demand Bayezid dismissed with scorn. The two leaders exchanged heated letters, with each asserting his superiority and accusing the other of overreach. Timur's support for rival claimants to Bayezid's throne and his alliances with Anatolian leaders undermined Ottoman authority. Bayezid, in turn, threatened Timur's western flank by fortifying his control over the region and preparing for potential conflict. Prelude to war. By 1399, Timur had begun moving his forces westward, consolidating his hold over territories in Persia and northern Mesopotamia. His campaigns against Baghdad and other cities brought him closer to the Ottoman frontier. Bayezid responded by mobilizing his armies, imposing tighter control over eastern Anatolia, and threatening Timur's allies. The situation came to a head in 1401 when Timur captured the city of Shivas, a strategic fortress in central Anatolia. Although Timur spared the city's population, the act was a clear signal of his intent to challenge Ottoman authority. Bayezid, infuriated, prepared for a decisive confrontation. The Battle of Ankara, 1402. The culmination of these escalating tensions was the Battle of Ankara, fought on July 20th, 1402. Timur's superior strategy, including his use of war elephants and manipulation of disloyal Ottoman vassals, led to a crushing defeat for Bayezid. Bayezid was captured and died in captivity the following year, while the Ottoman Empire plunged into a decade-long civil war known as the Ottoman Interregnum. Legacy. The escalating tensions with Timur highlighted the fragility of Bayezid's rapid expansionist policies and the dangers of overextension. The conflict with Timur temporarily halted Ottoman advances and fractured the empire, but it also underscored the resilience of the Ottoman state, which eventually recovered to continue its rise. Meanwhile, Timur's victory cemented his reputation as one of history's most formidable conquerors, even though his empire would fragment after his death in 1405.